Yay, it's the time travel episode! At the time, my very large fan base considered this episode to be the best one, which is an extremely low bar, so it probably still is unwatchably awful. The episode starts off with Noctis saying, "Ooh, you lost to the plants again, I'm really mad and angry." He blames Purple for releasing the plants in the first place, which is honestly valid criticism. Anyway, Noctis is like, "Oh, if only we could go back in time to the first episode and get plants off the series." And then Creeps appears and he's like, "That's right, we're going back in time to the first episode to get the plants off the series." Noctis then questions to what the hell Creeps is yammering on about. Creeps explains that a Creeps from the future gave him a time machine.
We have been needing a clock.
That's actually the least fun.
I like how the time machine is just a black cube with a watch on it. Noctis tells Creeps to take Purple and Conehead with him because he doesn't care if they get eviscerated by the space-time continuum. Creeps expresses pure fear at letting Conehead near a time machine. Noctis suggests that they take Bucket instead.
I'm going to go back in time and conquer the British Empire.
So he takes Conehead. They then proceed into the machine. The time machine is a grey room with a phone in it. They then go back in time and land in the first episode. They see all of their past selves and
now I'm saying an unfunny joke.
Didn't grow out of that one, I see.
If you remember the first episode, then firstly, I apologise for putting that in your brain, and secondly, Polly picks up Purple and drops him, which scatters the seed packets about, so they decide to grab Polly and tell her not to pick up Purple, but she's like, "Squawks in fuck you fucking dick," and goes to the other Purple instead from the past. Creeps is like, "Hey, wait a minute, did we cause that?" and deduces that the timeline is predetermined no matter what, which means that none of them have any free will. Will they discuss the implications of this? No, because
dinosaurs! Conehead, get off the machine!
Conehead is silly and goofy and goes to 1914 for some reason and...
Wait, where'd he go? Oh, I don't know.
So it turns out that Conehead was approached by the guy who was driving Archduke Franz Ferdinand around and sent him down the wrong road where Gavrilo Princip fucking shot him. Conehead caused World War I.
Conehead, you dumbass! That was Archduke Franz Ferdinand. You directed him right into the reticle of Gavrilo Princip's gun.
Score 1 for Serbia.
Creeps is like, "Conehead, what the actual shit?"
Jesus Christ, Conehead.
Jesus, let's go see if that guy was real.
But then Creeps is like, "No, we need to go back to the present." Conehead is like, "lol xd lmao," and makes them go 4 billion years into the past. They encounter a drop of water ice spilled onto the carpet, and Conehead touches it. Creeps then assumes that Conehead's germs are the propagators of all life on Earth, and is like, "Grr, fuck you, Conehead, how dare you cause the life," but Conehead sneakily runs away and abandons them 4 billion years into the past. Purple is more concerned that the most powerful invention to have ever been created has been trusted to the hands of Conehead. Conehead then starts singing to the tune of "In the Year 2525" by Zager and Evans.
In the year 65 BC, Conehead blasts a missile through prehistory. The dinosaurs, they drop down dead. But this does not satisfy Conehead.
This song details the utter chaos and destruction that besmirches all of time and space at the mercy of Conehead. Notable events include launching a nuclear missile at the Earth to wipe out the dinosaurs, causing the Chernobyl disaster, deflecting a gamma ray burst at Earth, and causing the Permian mass extinction. He then causes the Black Plague.
Conehead sends a third of Europe to heaven.
He then causes a certain evil historical figure to fail art school, making him responsible for 2 world wars.
Oh wow.
And then he creates Stonehenge, I guess.
In the year 69696969.
That's
Conehead, right? Nice.
He then gets bored and goes back to Creeps and Purple. Creeps is like, Purple, you're immortal, so you can just wait to go to the present, lol, amau. And Purple is like, what the hell, I do not want to wait 4 billion years. Creeps is like, I don't care, I will die soon because there is no oxygen. Conehead then says that he caused a couple of virus pandemics.
Absolutely fantastic.
He then states to have caused 45 world wars.
Absolutely fantastic.
They then all go back into the time machine and
2001? Why were you there, Conehead?
Absolutely fantastic.
they then go back to the present, but no, actually Conehead doesn't want to go back, probably because he wants to continue being the cause of literally every single instant of human suffering across all of history or something. Creeps and Conehead fight over the controls, causing this to happen.
The hell did you do? How did you even get any of those symbols?
I wonder what year it is.
No!
Invalid format used.
We're dead.
So they get sucked into a timeless void. Creeps is white for some reason because I used a green screen. Purple is like, can we go back in the machine? But Creeps is like, there is no machine because we are not in the universe anymore. Conehead then whips out a fucking bomb and Creeps is like, okay, let's go in the machine then, even though he just said that it didn't exist. The bomb detonates and the machine says that they are in the year 13 billion BC, meaning that they created the entire universe.
Right, so basically, yeah, Conehead is God. All religions are wrong because Conehead is God.
Creeps is like, okay, I'm getting the hell out of here, and Conehead agrees, since that by creating the universe, he indirectly caused all suffering across time and space, meaning his funny little goofy mission is done. Creeps sends the time machine back to his past self at the beginning of the episode, creating a nice little circular loop. They discuss what the hell just happened and who actually made the time machine in the first place.
Oh, by the way, I destroyed the universe as well.
Anyway, we have learned that Conehead is the personification and embodiment of the chaotic and uncaring nature of the universe, which, well, I mean, it doesn't lead into, but the next episode is... How do you go from an episode about Conehead being the chaotic, uncaring god of this world to the plants become YouTuber? The plants are like, wow, these zombies haven't attacked in weeks. We then cut to Noctis yelling at Creeps because they've run out of money again. This is a recurring plot point. Bucket is like, Conehead, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm watching YouTube, the famous video platform where you can tube just like me. Noctis is like, show me this YouTube. And he does.
I'm watching this podcast right now.
Pixar theory. Carl Fredrickssen's house is an allegory for the Pearl Harbor attack.
1 minute into the episode and one of the characters has already mentioned a fucking war. Also, Conehead probably fucking caused that anyway. Picky is like, I know this app. You can make money from ad revenue. And Noctis is like, ooh, money. Oh, yeah. They have a meeting using a cardboard box as a table and discuss potential video ideas. And Noctis keeps saying, the YouTube. Because he's a goofy comic relief character who says, the YouTube. Conehead says that they need a channel niche.
Gaming.
But Noctis is like, I know, what if we do everything? And all the zombies are like, okay. The videos are made and they start showing off their funny LOL videos, lol funny. Conehead's video is a parody of those shitty the woke media is woke and it makes me want to wake up and I want to sleep type of video.
Today, I'm gonna be ranting about cheese and why feminism is to blame.
Where he is a talking VLC media player logo. Scurvy parodies a storytime YouTuber.
Storytime.
Yeah, even with animation. You're hearing me, mate.
Bucket's video is a tutorial on how to
Hide the bodies.
which is really cool and awesome and funny. Duckus parodies a game theory-esque channel.
What if this skeleton is not actually a skeleton, but a Super Nintendo Entertainment System?
Purple parodies a reaction channel reacting to the first episode. Noctis is also there and has an existential crisis because his life is not real. Then we have Basics video and he has a micro stroke or something. They upload all of the videos and there is a 1 month time skip. They got 5 pence in ad revenue, which is social commentary on how my channel is dead.
That's right, only 4 months and we can get an entire choppa chop.
Shigwe is watching from above and is like, awooga, money, 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 and goes to the plants.
Knock.
And is like, we need to, YouTube. And they're like,
don't we get a say? No.
They then do the Root Tubers PvZ Plush episode 18 and...
Now that the videos are done, reoccurring character Shigwe shall use this reoccurring prop, long table.
So P-Shooter's video is him playing Garden Warfare 2.
Hello, fellow gamers. It is I, P-Shooter Gaming.
He goes into a match and it fails to connect, which is clever foreshadowing to the current state of this hacker-infested, barely functioning wasteland of a video game.
Now we're on here, and I'm waiting for someone to come hither so I can shoot. Oh, there. Ooh, hang on, I got. Okay, I'm getting a little bit mad now because I swear to.
After that wacky and zany gameplay, we then go on to Goldie's video where she does a funny ASMR thing. Wintermelon just says like and subscribe and hit the bell.
Twitter.
Sunflower then does a vlog parody and
these are the walls, this is the floor, and this is my criminal record.
Cherry does a conspiracy video.
I did nothing with any form of cat.
Ah yes, just the thing I want to see from my PvZ funny toy video. Split Pea does a political video. Starfruit does the same thing. I am so fucking tempted to genuinely throw those 2 abhorrent plush toys into oncoming traffic. Wally is like, I'm sad, I'm literally crying right now. Me when I watch PvZ Plush episode 18 Root Tubers. Fume Shoom does an unboxing video.
Now watch as I open the box.
Squash does a funny prank.
Yo, you bally millennials. I'm Epic Squash Gamer Pranks, here with another Epic Squash Gamer Pranks video.
He bribes P-Shooter 20p, which is a lot too squash because
why, back in my day, inflation only stayed on DeviantArt.
They upload the videos and make 6 pennies as opposed to the 5 the zombies made. But it's the funny stupid green idiot that no one likes. Why are you still here? Why must you torment me so? He's like, so these fools are YouTuber.com, eh? Well, I will YouTube.com as well. He then tries to do an exposed video, which is just a black screen with Yoshi using a shitty voice filter.
We must destroy them with facts and logic.
We then cut back to the zombies.
That cowboy has a YouTube channel. I will destroy him with a diss track. Your channel is bad.
Woody sees it and Shigwe is like, you should do a funny KSI versus Logan Paul.
Oh, Noctis is going to go for the first move.
Yeah, punch.
A draw.
We then cut back and their channels have randomly been terminated, which would be a contrived plot point, but yeah, that can just happen. Your channel can genuinely just randomly disappear as if it never existed. Turns out it was
the great and powerful she
who falsely copyright struck the videos, which is a problem that still happens in 2023, 4 years after this video is released. Noctis is mad but is like, oh well, at least we made a few pennies and money, that's better than nothing, I guess.
Actually, I just had the greatest choppa chop. What? No! It was strawberry. What?
And the episode ends. You know it's gonna be a really good episode when the title isn't spelt correctly. Damn, can't believe the plants are gonna have to defend the gem of the underneath from a font. Don't know how they're getting out of this one. We start the episode at Redcoat, the legless child from episode 16. He's watching TV.
SpongeBob, me boy, we're going to go into the Peruvian Amazon and enslave the indigenous tribes people.
Well, this episode's already irredeemably awful.
Ugh, stupid sponge. SpongeBob. When's the good stuff on?
Whoa there, buddy, you can't be slandering SpongeBob like that. Redcoat sees that My Little Pony is on, but his mother is like, Britain's Got Talent's on, I want to see that show.
Britain's Got Talent? To hell with your damn talent show, and to hell with ITV.
Hell, you little bastard! How dare you swear in my household?
He then leaves out of rage. He then goes on his funny little laptop and goes into a random voice chat room where he speaks to goofy comic relief terrorists who get him to build a wacky and zany radio tower that can bring down satellites. He will then use one of these satellites to destroy the ITV building so they can't show Britain's Got Talent anymore. What a plot. We then cut to Split Pea, who is sneezing. He blames vaccines because he isn't already unlikable enough, and then we cut to Noctis, who...
Okay, zombies, I have devised a plan involving a spoon and a large container of shampoo.
Redcoat arrives, bringing a huge thing that he places down and builds itself into a huge aerial tower. He then makes the tower even higher.
Overcompensating for something that...
Redcoat explains his plan.
Control satellites. Who are these friends of yours?
Well, they said not to say their names to anyone, but there's some guys from Chad and Jordan, I think. I went to school with a bloke called Chad, and a bloke called Jordan, and a bloke called the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Noctis is like,
yes, I will crash a satellite into the castle as well.
And then the plants will die in a horrific, fiery explosion. So he goes and activates it, but uh-oh, the activation button is all the way at the top. That's a bit silly and goofy if I do say so myself. Creeps says to use the control, but he comedically throws it at the thing, and it breaks, so he can't put it back down to press it. And Polly is like, squawks in fine, I'll do it myself, but gets shot by Split Pea at random because...
Squawks in plot.
We then cut to the plants, who see the giant tower and are like, I don't think that's very good, and go to the zombies. They then proceed to florally assault each other.
Oh no, I'm feeling immense pain.
Me when I watch PvZ Plush episode 19 Aerial Attack. Noctis is like, zombies, go in the big tower now. Conehead climbs it, but it starts wobbling, so Noctis is like,
Okay, I will make the small child do it.
and Creeps says, what the hell, Noctis? You can't just make small children climb 300 feet into the air.
Oh, age is just a number, Crumpet. A very small number in this case, but a number nonetheless.
Redcoat starts climbing up. Wintermelon fires a melon at Redcoat, but it falls back down and hits Porch Shutter, who turns back into a seed packet. Woody is like, Cherry, you gotta blow up the radio tower. Conehead throws him back, which blows up Stair Fridge. Split Pip shoots Picky.
Ow! It would appear as if my brain has stopped.
Me when I watch PvZ Plush episode 19 Aerial Attack. Creeps does not like the fact that his son has been shot, so...
Now it is time for my latest invention, a gun.
Woody then steals it, but Duckus turns it into a spoon. Okay.
Hey, that's my spoon.
So then Woody orders Split Pea to shoot down Redcoat, but he misses because he's funny, sneezing, lol, XD, LMAO, LOL. Redcoat continues climbing anyway, and Split Pea shoots him, but keeps missing because skill issue. But uh-oh.
Sorry I'm late. I had to sit at a bus stop and provoke other people's dogs until they started barking.
And then Squash instantly breaks it and the day is saved.
Ow! Ow! Why were you falling? I don't know.
Mama Z returns and takes back Redcoat, and the episode ends. These last few episodes have had really clinically insane plots, but the next one really takes the cake. Too bad you have to wait though.